myself there. Good afternoon. Another year of LSU baseball. Man. So I got to turn my what if I turn my freaking shit on, wouldn't it? What help if I turn the freaking camera on? Hey man. Welcome. Another season of LSU baseball here on Goose Sports, man. Of course, LSU won the national championship last year. Can Jay do it again? I'm not gonna doubt him. I'm not gonna doubt Jay Johnson no more. Not doubting him no more. Not doubting him. Whatever Jay says, I'm gonna believe. So, first pitch is in 5 minutes, give or take. So, yeah, early baseball. Man, kind of wish the game was at night, but I understand why they do it early in the season because sometimes it's too cold at night. So, sometimes it's too cold at night. Early on the year. So, let's get this shit. Come on, man. Wish they would have like. Where's the freaking baseball on the fucking ESPN app? There it is. Still not live yet. Still showing. The event hasn't started yet. Oh no shit. So, man. So what do y'all think now? Are we going back to back? I don't know yet, but man, I mean, man. Curious to see how the pitching works out this year. I guess Evans will be our Friday dude, and curious to see what happens for Saturday and Sunday. Like, as we get to SEC play. So yeah, so we got pretty much a whole new pitching staff, like the starters wise anyway. Although Evans did pitch last year at times, but he wasn't our really main hog. Well, he was at sometimes, but there's no Anderson, no Cade Anderson, no Ianson, so they're off to the minors. I'm sure they'll get they might get their number called soon. Once Major Baseball season starts. Wish there was like a pregame shit that LSU put on, but they don't do that shit. Gotta wait. Oh, is it live yet? I said it's now. It says it's live. Let's see. Watch live. Man, where's all my people at, man? So go Tigers. Where's all my people at? All my regulars that used to come. They died to get notified. Maybe they're at the game. Maybe they're at work. It's Friday during the day. Well, it's now let's try to see. Man. Yeah, go LSU, man, go Tigers. Man, are we going back to back? Too early to know that shit, but UCLA's supposed to have a strong club this year, supposedly. What's up, PHG Ham? What's up, man? Go Tigers. So, but yeah. Well, I'm just curious to see how our pitching works out this year. Hopefully William Schmidt can really pitch well on Sundays. That's one question mark I really kind of have a little bit is our pitching. So hopefully, hopefully they can win 3 out of the last 4. And that'd be kind of crazy. And now, we'll see this year. I mean, we got to get to SEC play to see what this team is made of because we really don't play nobody until then. Schedule's kind of really weak until we start conference play. But I mean, this series probably we should win this series with ease. So, but one bad thing about early on. They really don't play nobody. But so, remember last year we lost to Omaha, and everybody was freaking out when they lost to Omaha early in the year, myself included. I was in that number when they lost to Omaha. I was like, man, this team ain't it. Then they lost to Northwestern. They got run ruled by Northwestern, and I'm like, man, this team isn't gonna be. It ain't it. Yeah, well, Jay Johnson knew a little more than I did, I guess. So, yeah, it wasn't that long ago, man. We were celebrating 8th national championship. So now we get to run it, maybe do it again. Yeah. So hopefully they should have a decent crowd at the ballpark. I mean, the weather's nice. It's not cold. I know it's during the day. People can skip work. I mean, it really should be they should have a really good nice crowd at the ballpark because the weather. I forgot Ben McDonald calls the games early on, so I like Ben McDonald and Lynn Rollins. Of course, Ben McDonald has to go to the Orioles once the major league season starts. And McDonald still has the same haircut he had when he was pitching here, like in the late '80s. So, who's the most home runs? Man, see, because we got some new players, like Yorkie's a new player. Who's hit the most home runs? So, because they got Simpson, they got Yorkie, they got Moore's a pitcher, and Caraway at third base. So they got some new players that's gonna be interesting to see how they hit. So, but and my camera's like all dark out here. Let me see something. See if I can light my webcam up. I think I can. Turn the contrast up. You can see me. There we go. All right, man. Cheers, man. Camera skipped a minute. Cheers. Milwaukee just got in his 3rd year, and they're 43-71. They probably don't have a good baseball team. That Yorkie they got from Grand Canyon? That guy is it Yorkie? If that's the guy you're talking about, I think I heard the same thing. Yeah, so we got they're coming up first. They got like McConnell, Kibler, and Ross, Marion, Spence, Horn, Schmidt, Holmes, and Ellis. There's their lineup. They go righty, lefty, righty, lefty, lefty, righty, lefty, righty, lefty. Well, they switch it up, man. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Although they do have 2 lefties and 4 and 5 in their lineup. So. All right, so we got on the mound is Casey Evans, sophomore out of Houston. And so he's supposed to be our ace. He was 5-1 last year. 2.05 ERA, had 71 Ks and 19 walks. Wearing scheme number 20. I think it's Yorkie. You talking about? I think that's the first baseman. So Jay Johnson is in his 4th season, and he's won 2 national championships. That's just wild, man. That he's done that in 3 years, won 2 titles. That's crazy. No, wait. This is 4th year or 5th year. All right, so here comes the first pitch. Going to be a strike. 0-1. He's in his 4th year or 5th year? So 0-1 to count here to O'Connell. And another swing and a miss. 0-2. Evans throwing some heat early. That was some high heat. 0-2. So Evans. And that pitch is going to miss. Out away. 1-2. But so 1-2 to count here to O'Connell. Man, why is he wearing sleeves? It's not cold outside. Shit. 1-2 pitch. That's me. A swing to miss. Strikeout number 1. So strikeout number 1 on the year for Evans. Let's keep counting his strikeouts. What's up, Kelly Gardner? How you doing? Member Gain in the house. Oh, what's up, Kelly? How you doing on this Friday afternoon? Baseball season's finally here. We ain't got to worry about Matt McMahon no more. I mean, he's gonna be fired anyway, but don't worry about men's basketball. So Kibler up. That's gonna be up high, 1-0. Yeah, you don't have to worry about. Now we got this. Now we got the sport that's gonna win. Now, I wish men's basketball was worth a shit, but they're not. So Kibler bats on the left side. That ball's foul to get to the seats. 1-1. Man, nice crowd, man, at the ballpark. Look, I put the outs up. See, I'm already behind. It's like I'm early. It's early in the season. I forget to change the outs. Overcast, a little overcast. Well, now the sun's back out over there. Here's the 1-1. That's going to miss 2-1. It is overcast over here on the North Shore. Maybe that clearing is coming this way. So 2-1 to count here to Kibler. As Evans will come set. Pitch is inside. 3-1. Well, you got a week off. Cool. Oh, you drive? Yeah, I'm driving to Port Canaveral tomorrow. In around Orlando. It's 3-1. That's gonna be ball 4. So yeah, I'll be driving tomorrow. From Louisiana to just outside the Orlando area over there in Port Canaveral. So like a 10-hour drive, I think. Of course, you lose an hour with the time zone, so it's 11 hours. Clockwise, but driving time is only 10. But all right, we got Ross up. Here's the pitch. That's 1-0. It's way away. Come on, Evans, get your control in check. You're pretty good the first batter. So 1-0 to count here to Ross. So Evans pitching from the stretch, looks over at first. And here's the 1-0. That ball's fouled back. It'll be 1-1. Ooh, 16 hours. You got to drive 16 hours from Utah to, man. That's a long way, man. Shit, 16 hours is 1-1 is gonna be a strike. Late call 1-2. I guess you're gonna leave early in the morning, like I am. 16 hours is a long drive, man. That's a long drive. You doing that in one day? I might have to flip. I'm about to do that in 2 trips. That's 2 and 2. Are you doing that in one trip, one day? 16 hours? I drove 14 once. I drove 15 once. That was rough. I was really beat. 2-2 pitch. Nope, I went through the first. Yeah, 16 hours. Man, that's a long way to drive, man. 16 hours. Unless you want to make a trip out of it and make 2 or 3 day trip. But 2-2 pitch is gonna miss up and in 3-2. But the 16 hours is all. So 3-2 to count here to Ross. Come on, Evans, get you. Been a little wild. That ball's foul back. Yeah. Evans really hasn't found his groove yet, but it's not really not concerning. Sometimes it takes a pitcher an inning or two to find his groove. Not everybody's Paul Schemes. 3-2 pitch. That ball's hit up in the left center field, drifting over, and it's Curiel makes a catch. 2 down. But you're going to leave in a few hours. Be there by tomorrow by noon. Man. Now, unless you have, 2 people driving, then it's kind of doable. All right, 2 down. We got Marion coming to the plate here for the Panthers. So 1 on and 2 down. That pitch is going to be a strike, 0-1. This umpire's a little late with his calls. I don't like that. He's a little late. I like him when they don't hesitate. Anyway, rant over. Here comes the 0-1. And it's going to be a ground ball. Base hit to right field. Gets through. And we're going to have first and second. We're going to have Spence due up. Man, Spence, we got first and second now. There we go. All right. So first and second, 2 down. The pitch to Spence is going to be a strike, 0-1. So Spence batted .277 last year with 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1 from Evans. Swing, they missed a little by him, 0-2. A little right by him, 0-2. So Kaysen's 1 strike away of getting out of the jam here in the first. Well, look at the Intimidator with all the titles, man. They got to go 0-2 pitch. That's going to miss upstairs, 1-2. Then the Intimidator. Yeah, they had 1 in 2,000. Here the 1-2. That ball's lifted foul, and then it stayed that way till 2009. And it stayed that way again until 2023. That's a long gap between 2009 and 2023. It's a big gap. Here comes the 1-2 to Spence. That's going to just miss outside, 2-2. 2-2 to count. 2-2 to count. Evans will come set. And the 2-2 is swing and a miss. Blew by him upstairs. Strike 3. The side is retired. And the half inning is over. So Milwaukee gets two base runners on. They do not score. They leave 2. They get a hit. And we'll go to the bottom of the first. It's Milwaukee 0. LSU coming to the plate. All right, man. LSU's going to have, we're going to have Stanfield, Curiel, Milam, Brown, Yorkie batting cleanup. I'm sorry, batting 5th. Brown's batting 4th. So it's Stanfield, Curiel, Milam, Brown, Yorkie, Aaron Beatty, Braun, Simpson, and Caraway. So it's they got Brown batting the lead off cleanup. All right, let's get the baseball outs up here and move the bat over. We'll leave it a few, man. Where's all my people at, man? They should know I'm here. I told her on my regulars I'll be doing the game today. There ain't nobody here. Maybe they were at the game. Maybe I got shared on my tab. Since I know YouTube does his horrible job doing notifying people. Yeah, we got Stanfield, Curiel, Milam, Brown, Yorkie, Aaron Beatty, Braun, Simpson, and Caraway. So, all right. I think Yorkie's the guy that big guy that guy was talking about earlier. That might be our power hitter. We'll see. All right. So Matthew Mueller, he's a senior lefty on the mound here for Milwaukee. Out of Brookfield, Wisconsin, was 1-2 last year. 5.23 ERA, 55 K, 31 walks. So yeah, his walks are kind of high with 41 innings. Whip is 1.6 last year. Yeah, whip's a little elevated. Hopefully we can get some. Hopefully we get some. The betting's still open for that shit. Hold on, I gotta do something here. I didn't close that fucking. Oh, I know why I didn't close it. I know why I didn't close that shit. So Stanfield up first. Forgot about that. Yeah, I know why I didn't close that because I was. I forgot to close that from the last stream. But if you were in the last stream, you'd know why I forgot about it. I'm gonna blame Grant for that shit. What's up, Courtney? LSU. All right, we got Stanfield up first. That's a strike on one. Ball girl, I go get the ball. So it counts 0-1 here to Stanfield. Of course, he bats from the right side. Here comes the 0-1. That's going to be hit to right field, drifting over, and that's going to be caught at the wall. Man, damn. Gave it a ride, but out at the wall. Man. Damn. I thought that was going to get down in the corner and do one of those Derek Jeter, home runs that he used to hit the other way into Yankee Stadium. I thought that was going to get over there in right field and be a homer. All right, Derek Curiel, our super sophomore. Batted .345 last year, 7 homers, 55 RBIs. Man, he was, as a freshman last year, that dude, Curiel was, man, he was outstanding last year as a freshman. Little to no win as the American flag is not whipping at the ballpark. So 1 out, nobody on, Curiel at the plate. And the pitch is a strike on one. Here comes the 0-1 to Curiel. And that's down low. Be 1-1. Low and away, 1-1 to Curiel. So Curiel mostly played left field last year. Now he's playing center. So 1-1 to count. Well, he's playing center today anyway. Here's a 1-1 to Derek. That's going to be another strike, 1-2. So 1-2 here to Derek Curiel. So Mueller going to get a sign. Go for the little pitch calm thing. Here comes the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a grounder. Slow roll to the first. They got to hurry, and they're not going to beat him. He's safe. Curiel's in there with an infield single. Man, the speed got him there. That was all speed for Derek Curiel because when it was a slow roll to the first and there was nobody over there, and there was really no hope for them to get him out. All right, that's going to bring up Milam. Milam's a junior, right? Yeah, Milam's a junior. So Milam up. Here comes the pitch. In the dirt, 1-0. So 1-0 the count here to Milam. Here's the pitch. Gonna be foul. Back out of play. 1-1. Just doing the math there. They said earlier this was Dave Johnson's 4th year. It's his 5th year. I knew that was wrong. So Milam hit 11 homers last year. Batted .295, 57 ribbies on the season. They had the wrong graphic up there earlier about Jay Johnson, his years here. Here's the 1-1. And it's going to be fouled down the left field side, 1-2. All right, so we got 1 out and 1 on here in the bottom of the first for the Tigers. So Mueller going to come set. And the 1-2 is going to miss up way upstairs. 2-2. Well, the down the line to start and really fill in. Crowds coming in. It's a nice day in Baton Rouge. So the weather's it's not cold. It's not raining. 2-2 pitch to Milam. That ball's going to be lifted up right field side and foul territory. First baseman makes the catch. 2 down. Well, the second baseman threw his hands up in the air. He couldn't see it, but the first baseman said, I see it. 2 down. It's going to bring up Brown on the plate. Man. I don't know if y'all listen to go to the Tiger droppings, but if LSU doesn't score in the first inning, do we fire Jay Johnson? If he doesn't score in the first inning, is that how we do it? All right, so Jake Brown up, batting from the left side, batting a cleanup today. The pitch is a strike on 1. The Tigers wearing purple jerseys today. Thought about wearing my purple jersey, but I want to wear this one because it has the patch from last year. So I wore this one. I thought about wearing my purple one, but here's the toss the first. Chase Curiel back. So 2 down and 1 on here in the bottom of the first inning. As Mueller will come set. With the pitch to Brown, who'll hit that one back out of play, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 to Brown from Mueller. 0-2 pitch is foul back out of play. All right. So 0-2 to count here to Brown. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That ball is going to be a ground ball to second. And they'll throw to first. And the inning is over. So LSU gets a base runner on. They do not score. We'll go to the second. And it's 0-0. Yeah, so we finally got some baseball. Something that we can win at. Unlike basketball. Softball team plays in about an hour, I think. So. But yeah, it's nice to maybe we can basketball team ain't winning shit. No, well, the men's team ain't winning shit. I guess when I say the basketball team ain't winning shit, everybody knows what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the women, but the men's team is just fucking utter garbage. Don't let me go there because I'll go on a tangent about that. So, but yeah, we got baseball, man. We got finally something we can win at. Yeah, baseball. There we man. So they're gonna have what Horn, Schmidt, and Holmes do up in the top of the second for Milwaukee. But yeah, man. So we'll see. Alrighty, so the preseason top 25. Well, they got it all mixed up. I mean, Texas A&M must be 25, not 15. Here's a foul down the left field line by Horn. They had A&M 15, but they had them down at the bottom. They must be 25. All right, we got Horn at the plate. And here's a base hit left field. Man, that was a nice hit to left. So leadoff single here for the Panthers. So leadoff single here in the first. All right, we're gonna have to see Schmidt at the plate. That pitch is gonna be a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Write these numbers down. So wait. Did I have it right? Wait, I can't be right. Here's the pitch. They said Horn at the plate. Did I screw up and get my batting order all messed up here? Okay, it's Horn up. No, it's Schmidt. Is it Schmidt or Horn? I think they got it wrong. The announcer is Schmidt. Swing and miss, one down. I think they had the wrong graphic up. They're confusing me with the graphic. I think they had the wrong graphic up because the announcer said it was Schmidt batting, but the graphic had Horn. So looks like Holmes is due up. Swing and miss, 0-1. So Holmes up. He's from Illinois. Batted 238 last year. No homers. The 0-1 is another strike, 0-2. Another strike, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. That's going to be just missed on the outside corner, 1-2. 1-2. Oh. Women's hockey's playing Italy today in the Olympics. I put that on. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Put that on. So we got what's this? That was his second strikeout, I think, for Evans. I got strikeout number 2. We have Ellis at the plate. That's be a swing and a miss. 0-1. So Ellis from Greendale, Wisconsin. Here comes the 0-1. That's going to miss upstairs. 1-1. That's a 1-1 account from Evans to Ellis. Swing and miss. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is me. Just got a piece of it. Just got a piece of it. All right, here comes the 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Could be a swing and a miss, strike 3, and the half inning is over. So Milwaukee gets the leadoff guy on. They do not score. We'll go bottom 2. It's 0-0-0. Good job by Evans. After getting up the leadoff single to shut him down in order after that. All right. Commercial break. Yeah, okay. So bottom 2 we go. All right. The Tigers should have Yorkie, Aaron Beatty, and then Braun do up. So that's next scheduled batters for the Tigers. All right. All right. Anyway, all right. Let's see if we can get some runs here. Let's break through and get some runs this inning. The offense was kind of started off slow in that bottom of the first. We'll see if they can get it going here in the second with Yorkie, Aaron Beatty, and Braun. 75 degrees over there in Baton Rouge. 20% chance of rain. All right, so, yeah. 75 degrees in mid-February. Yeah, welcome to the South. All right, so we're going to have Yorkie coming to the plate. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a strike. 0-1. Yeah, Yorkie's the heavy set dude. I was asking earlier. I think that's the heavy set dude. That's him. All right, here comes the 0-1. And ball's flipped to the right field. That's hit well, and that is gone. Out of there. Home run for Yorkie. The Tigers lead 1-0. There we go. Man, that was out of there in a hurry. Who hit the first home run? It was Yorkie. That ball was out in a hurry. That ball was a no doubter. And so, man, Yorkie looks like David Wells wearing 33. Yeah, everybody remember David Wells, pitcher for the Yankees. How heavy set he was. Man, that ball was gone in a hurry. Man, first home run of the year. Let's go. First home of the year. Let's go. 1-0 Tigers. Aaron Beatty, he'll go to left field, but foul. There, so 1-0 LSU here in the second. Boom! That home run. Yeah, no, that was gone. Here comes the 0-2 to Aaron Beatty. And it's gonna be a strike. Wait, what's the strike? Strike 3 or strike 2? It must be strike 2 because they had 0-2. They had 0-2 on the screen. They threw a strike, and then he wasn't out. Damn graphic dude doesn't know what he's doing. Now it's 0-2. It's in the dirt, 1-2. Graphic guy don't know what he's doing there. They should hire me. Not that I would do any better, but here comes a 1-2 to Aaron Beatty. That ball's grounded to Bates hit. Gets to left field. So Aaron Beatty is going to get on with a single here in the second. Man, so hit a home run by Yorkie. Now a base hit by Aaron Beatty. Here comes a pitch to Braun. That ball's be low, 1-0. All right, so 1-0 to count. And the pitch is a strike, 1-1. Nice pitch there, 1-1. Oh, I didn't put the bet in on this game. So Mason's from South Bend, Indiana. Here comes a 1-1. And it's going to be a swing and a miss. 1-2. Home run, man. So, oh yeah, I gotta put the. What am I doing? I'm. It's first game of the year. I didn't put the Tigers on the chat with the home run. Yeah, I'm new. I'm early. Got to retrain me. Here comes the 1-2 to Braun. That ball's fouled. Out of play. Stays 1-2. I'm early. Like I said, I'm rusty. All right, so 1-2 to count. Here comes the pitch. The ball gets away, and the runner will go to second. So Aaron Beatty will go to second base. So RBI opportunity here for LSU. Yes, we got RBI opportunity here for the Tigers. And Simpson's on deck for LSU. Then Caraway is in the hole. 2-2 pitch coming in the plate to Braun. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Man, one down. Well, what kind of off-speed pitch there? One down. We got a goal over there in Italy in women's hockey in the quarterfinal. We got Simpson due up. And that ball's down low, 1-0. All right, so 1-0 just to Simpson. It's almost 22:30. Yeah, softball. I think softball play starts at 3:30. They're playing over there in Clearwater. Comes pitch to Simpson. That's in low and in, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. I'm sorry, 2-0. 2-0 pitch is a strike, 2-1. So 2-1 to count. Aaron Beatty leads away from second base. And the 2-1 is that's gonna be a strike, 2-2. Right down the middle. Nice pitch there, 2-2. So Braden's from Mosley, Virginia. Transferred to senior. Hit 22 homers last year, 78 RBIs. Batted .389. Here comes the 3-2 pitch to the plate. That's going to be in the dirt. Good block. Be 3-2. Good block, 3-2. So 3-2 to count here to Simpson. We got 1 out and 1 on. Mueller comes set. Here comes 3-2. That's some high heat. 2 down. Chase ball. That was ball 4 he chased. Not a good eye there by Simpson. He chased ball 4. Elevated fastball is very difficult to hit because you can't get the bat around. So we got Caraway due up. So everybody's still at second base. That ball pitch is going to be a strike, 1-1, right? On the inside part of the plate, 0-1. So Caraway's from Dana Point, California. Hit 12 homers last year, 47 RBIs, but a .267. And the 0-1 is lifted to left field. That's it well. Is it fair or foul? Is it foul ball, man? Had to wait and see, man. That was close. Foul ball. Almost another home run, but it just went foul. Damn. Caraway almost got a dinger in his first at bat, like Yorkie did. But just went foul down the left field line. So it counts now 0-2. 0-2 pitch is going to be upstairs 1-2. 1-2 here to Caraway. All right, so we got Mueller will come set. Here comes the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is be popped up. Left side, foul territory, and shortstop comes over. Makes the catch to retire the side, but the Tigers do get a run on a home run by Yorkie. And we'll go to the second. It's 1-0 Tigers. Yeah. Top of the third, all right. Gotta do all this crap. Gotta interact, damn it. All right, now I gotta tweet this stuff out now. Tweet or exit. Is it called X now? Exit out. All right, they're going to go to the top of the third inning. Dang. Yeah, all right. Commercial break. We'll be right back. So 1-0 Tigers. We're going to have O'Connell, Kibler, and Ross due up for the Panthers of Milwaukee. So Evans has 2 strikeouts through 2 innings so far. I think it's 2. Here comes the pitch down to O'Connell. Going to be should be a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count, and the pitch that's going to be a strike. That's going to find the strike zone 1-1. Ooh, he's working quickly. Here's a foul 1-2. Well, Evans is working really quickly here. So 1-2 to count. And the 1-2 is going to be low. 2-2. 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is gonna just miss. Count goes full 3-2. Three-two pitch is fouled just straight back. Fouled straight back. Gonna stay 3-2. So the case in the work. Here comes his 8th pitch of the bat. That's ball 4. In the dirt, ball 4. So another leadoff guy on again for Milwaukee. Gonna bring up Kibler to plate. Got Kibler due up. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a strike. 0-1. How's I doing? My God, I'm doing. So Kibler walked his last time up, batted .203 last year, and had 6 home runs for the Panthers last year. If he played for them last year, I don't know. All these transfers, you never know. 0-1 is foul back out of play. 0-2. 22. All right, so 0-2 to count here to Kibler. Oh, 2 pitch is hit to left field, and Stanfield's there. 1 down. So 1 down. It's going to bring up Ross. Is that Rick Ross coming to plate? Rick Ross. Yeah, so Evans will come set the pitch. That's going to miss what's a strike? Okay, 0-1. All right. So Grant Ross flied out his last plate appearance. Here comes the 0-1. That's going to be is this right? Did he go around? No, 1-1. So 1-1 the count here to Ross. Oh, now Evans throws the first, Chase the runner back. And the 1-1 is low and away, 2-1. So 2-1 to count. Near to Ross. Evans will come set. And the 2-1 is he fouled. 2-2. Just got a piece of it. Now 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Evans will come set. And the 2-2 pitch is swing and miss. Runner goes to second, and he is out. Oh, safe. Oh, I thought he was out. I thought we were gonna have a strike him out, throw him out. But it's only there's 2 down. Oh, I thought we were gonna have a strike him out, throw him out. But there's only 2 down. Let's look at it again. Boy, I can't see where his hand is. Left hand is. So they're gonna have, I guess Jay's challenging this. Man, I thought that was gonna be a strike him out, throw him out. But I don't think so. Oh, his left hand's in there. I think he's safe. There's a good angle right there. He's safe. Why the fuck are we challenging that? That camera angle was pretty definitive. That was he was safe. All right, so they're gonna look at this just to make sure that he was safe at second. I think he is, but see his left hand. You see his left hand's in there. His left hand's in there. That was actually a good call by the ump. I don't know why the hell we challenging this. So there's going to be 2 down, runner at second. And we're going to have Marion come to the plate for Milwaukee. I don't know what's taking so long on this thing. What's taking so long, man? Jeez. See, reviews shouldn't take this long. They should have like a minute to look at it tops. If they can't decide, then they got to go whatever they call. There's got to be a limit on these freaking reviews to get these games flowing. That's just my opinion, anyway. So, I guess we'll wait and see what they say. I think the umpires went and took a pee break. I think they went and took a pee break. I think they used this to take go use the restroom. I think that's what they did. Oh, I love that Ben McDonald can do this early in the year. Finally, here come the umps. Jeez, I think they took a dump or something. All right, so he was after all that he was safe. I mean, that should have taken 30 seconds to review, but they took like a minute and a half for some reason. All right, we're gonna have runner at second base, two down, and we're gonna have Marion come to plate, but we're gonna have a mound visit before that takes place. We're gonna have a little mound visit. All righty. All right, here we go, man. All right, so York, pitching coach will walk off the field. All right, so we're gonna have two out, one on. We're gonna have Marion do up. On the pitch is a strike. 0-1. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 to Marion. And that ball's popped out of play. 0-2. So Marion steps back into batter's box. Runner at second base for the Panthers. As Evans will come set. And the 0-2 is just going to miss above the letters 1 and 2. And 1-2 pitch is strike three looking. Man, that pitch looked missed. I thought that might have been a little bit high, but no, umpire called it a strike. That's going to be strike three, and the half inning is over. So we'll go to the bottom of the third. It's 1-0 Tigers. I thought that was a little high, but the umpire said it wasn't. You know, his opinion counts. Doesn't our opinion don't count? What we think. So we're going to go to the bottom of the third inning. We should have Stanfield, Curiel, and Milam do up. So we're going to have the top of the order up again here for the Tigers. Oh man. So all right, so Stanfield, Curiel, and Milam coming up here for the Tigers. So 0-2-0 for Milwaukee, 1-3-0 for LSU. As we're heading to the bottom of the third inning. All right, let's get some runs, as Harry Carey would say. Let's get some runs. But he would say that after about 10 Budweisers, in the seventh inning stretch. All right, so Stanfield's up for LSU. Here comes a pitch. It's gonna be in the dirt. 1-0. The ball actually goes to the backstop. 1-0. Please, Couriel flat out his first. Stanfield flat out his first plate appearance. Here's a 1-0. That's gonna miss 2-0. So 2-0 to count. Here's to Stanfield. 2-0 pitch. Looks a bunt and takes it for a strike. 2-1. Hello, Thailand. Thailand is high. So 2-1 to count here to Stanfield. Here comes the 2-1. 2-1 pitch. That's going to be 3-1. So 3-1 to count here. 3-1 to count to the leadoff Stanfield. Yeah. Here comes 3-1. That's going to be strike. 3-2. Well, starting to clear. The clouds are clearing here where I live. So that's good. Earlier on was mostly cloudy. Now it's like kind of partly. 3-2 coming to Stanfield. 3-2 pitch is ball 4. Tigers can get the leadoff guy on here in the third. Going to bring up Derek Couriel to the plate. Man, I really enjoy calling LSU baseball. One of the most enjoyable times of the year, LSU baseball. All right, so Derek Couriel will come to the plate. And the pitch is upstairs, 1-0. Another pitch was high, 1-0. So Couriel had a single his first time up. Now we're going to have a mound visit here for Milwaukee. So 1-0 to count. And the 1-0. Couriel, call it a strike? All right, 1-1. When you go into courage? Courage. What's courage? Guess when am I going on my cruise? That's Sunday. Here's the 1-1. That ball's fouled. 1-2. Did you? You try to talk the text. Sometimes when I do that, it screws up. But if you ask me when I'm going on my cruise, Sunday. Here's the 1-2 to Couriel. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Man, 1 down. Man, that was chase that one. 1 down. Man, come on, Couriel. That's going to bring up Milam to the plate. He chased that one. Yeah, LSU baseball's probably 2 behind football. Behind football. You know, I got like football and baseball. So Milam's up. That's a strike on 1. Oh, U.S. scored again in hockey, women's hockey. They lead 2-0 over Italy. That's a game that U.S. should win very easily. What's going on here? Why is Stanford going to second? Need a balk? I think we had a balk. I wasn't paying attention to see what he did. Oh, there's your balk. Well, now it's a wild pitch, and Stanfield goes to third. So Stanfield's now at third base at the balk and then a wild pitch. So Stanfield goes to third. So at least an RBI chance here for Monster Milam. All right, so Milam up. Bats from the right side because there's a lefty pitching. Here's the 1-1. And it's in the dirt. 2-1. So Milam hit just under 300 last year, about a 295. 11 homers. Here comes the 2-1 to Milam. And it's another low ball. 3-1. So Jake Brown's on deck for LSU. Then you got Yorkie in the hole, one who hit the Dana earlier. So 3-1 here to Milam. Runner at third base, one out here in the third inning. Three-one pitch is hit to left field. It's going to be foul, though, I think. Yeah. Foul. So 3-2. That ball just was going foul, 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 foul. And it went foul. All right, so 3-2 here to 3-2 to count to Milam. 3-2 pitch. 3-2 pitch is going to be fouled down the third base side. Stays 3-2. Let's go Tigers. I agree. Brandy Guerrero. Oh, Brandy. So it's going to be the seventh pitch in the at-bat here to Milam. So 3-2 to count. Pitch is chase that one, pop it up, but it's going to get to the seats. Yep, get to the seats. Man, we're really swinging some high pitches. So some of these we gotta get a little better eye. Take some of these pitches, get guys on base. All right, so 3-2 to Milam. As Mueller going to come set. 3-2 pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball. We ground ball to third. Nice play. But only plays the first. One will score, though. It's 2-0 LSU. Man, that was a nice play at third base to get the ground out. But a run does score. And it's 2-0. I try to read them all. I thought that was going to get through. But nice play by the third baseman. It is an out. But it's a productive out as it gets a run home. What's up, Andrew? Let's go, man. Let's go Tigers. All right, got Jake Brown up. Pitch is a swing and miss. 0-1. One pitch is upstairs 1-1. Oh, the U.S. score again. Yeah, they're up 3-0 now over Italy. Here's the 1-1 to Brown. That's a strike, 1-2. Hey, thank you for subscribing, Brandy Guerrero. So Jake's from Sulphur, Louisiana, 8 homers, 48 RBIs last year. At a 320. 320 it said? Here comes the 1-2 to Brown. 1-2 pitch is 2-2. Good eye, 2-2. Good eye, not swinging at that pitch, because Mueller's been getting LSU to chase that pitch. Some batters chase that pitch. So 2-2 to count. Runner. They got this runner first. I got this all wrong. No, there is no runner on. 2-2 pitch. 3-2. What am I thinking? There is no runner at first base. I got it wrong. I got it wrong. I'm calling ESPN out, and I got it wrong. There is a runner at first base. So I'm in new season mode also. 3-2 coming to Brown. 3-2 pitch is ball 4. I just should have left it up there. Now they got a guy on. That's going to bring up Yorkie. Last time Yorkie hit one out the park. Well, not out the park, but, into the seats in right field. Man, Skip's looking old, man. Yeah, I went to one when they won in 2 years ago in 2023. I went to a game. Okay, we got a pitch clock violation. As the pitcher took too much time, it's now 1-0. So Zach Yorkie hit one into the seats in right field last time up. We'll see if he can do it again. Here's a 1-0 now after the pitch clock violation. That's a strike, 1-1. I went in 2023. I went to a game late in the year. 2-0 pitch, 3-0. So 3-0 here to Yorkie. So Mueller will come set. 3-0 is a strike, 3-1. Go Tigers. Hey, go Tigers. Go Tigers. Three-one is popped up and out of play. 3-2. Now the U.S. is up 4-0 over Italy in the women's hockey. It looks like we got 27 shots to their 2. I mean, there's Italy's severely overmatched against this game. So 3-2 to count here to Yorkie. Mueller will come set. 3-2 pitch is ball 4, man. It's ball 4. St. Louis rocks. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, LSU's got some really good baseball down here in the South. Opening day, I know. Opening day, man. So they've got Aaron Beatty due up. Got 2 on and 2 out. And the pitch is a ball 1-0. Man, 1-0. Well, he's not using up, man. Umpire is not calling that low strike there. 2 on, 2 out. Aaron Beatty up. The pitch is 2-0. That was low. That was low. So 2-0 to Aaron Beatty. And that ball's going to hit out of play 2-1. Opening day, man. I wouldn't be upset if Jay missed Omaha, if we missed Omaha this year. Well, as long as we get to the super regionals and have a chance to go to Omaha, I mean, you can't really. I guess you gotta wait till how the season goes. Here's a ground ball to third and toss to first to retire the side. But the Tigers do get a run, and we'll go to the fourth inning, and it's 2-0 LSU. But oh shit. My God. Cade? It's a Cade, right? It's Cade Aaron Beatty, right? I think it's Cade. He's stumping me now. He's stumping me. I'm pretty sure it's Cade. Come on. Trying to type sometimes. I can't type. All right, so. Commercial break. We'll be right back. We'll actually have the countdown on the commercial break. 5 seconds. All right, we're going to the top of the fourth inning. 2-0 LSU. As Tigers and the Panthers. There's the Intimidator. You had 91, 93, 96, 97, 2000, 2009, 2023, and 2025. Yeah. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be low there to Spence, 1-0. Yeah, so you had Skip Bertman, course 1-5. Here's the 1-0. Strike 1-1. And then you had Maneri got 1. And Jay has 2. Here comes the 1-1. And ball, did it hit him? They hit him. Runner gets plunked. And the smart money is on Jay winning at least, God, kind of hard to say how things are going to pan out, but he's going to win another one at least, right? 1 or 2. I don't know. Fact, he's won 2 in his first 4 years here. So we got runner at first, nobody out here for Milwaukee. I think it's going to be Horn due up. It is Horn. And the pitch, going to be a ball, 1-0. A little low and away, 1-0 here to, that was the Horn. So Evans, I think he has 3 strikeouts so far. Either 3 or 4. Here's a ground ball up the middle. Going to be a base hit. Gets through the hole. So first and second, nobody out here for Milwaukee. Let's go back to Omaha. Yeah, it would be nice. But it's hard to go to Omaha. It's not as easy as it is hard. But I know Johnson has made seem like it's kind of easy to go because he's been there 2 out of 4 years, but it is. Things got to go your way. So Schmidt's up. The pitch. Going to bunt, but take it for a strike on 1. But it's up, bow down LSU. Ugh. 0-1 account here to Schmidt. So first and second, nobody out here for the Panthers. There's a bunt up in the air, but it's going to go down. Only plays the first, though, and they didn't get him. Bases are loaded. Ooh. That was a really good bunt. As right now, the bases are going to be loaded. Nobody out. Oh, yeah, he's safe. Yeah, he's safe. So bases are going to be loaded here for Holmes. And so Kaysen's in a little bit of a pickle here in the fourth. And this is we'll see how Kaysen does here. You got the bases loaded, nobody out. Your ideal situation is you only give a run here. I guess that's what you hope. That's the best thing to hope for is only get up a run. But it has happened before where they don't get a run. But so we got Cooper Williams in the LSU bullpen warming up. All right, so bases are going to be loaded here for Holmes. And it's in the dirt, 1-0. So Christian Holmes is 0-1 with a strikeout on the afternoon. Shortstop for the Panthers. So 1-0 to count. Yes, Evans will come set and deliver the 1-0. That ball's hit out of play, 1-1. Here's a fly ball right field. No, it's a base hit. So it's going to drop down. 1 run will score, and only 2-1. As the Panthers are on the board. Man, ball dropped down right in front of the right fielder, 2-1. So first run of the game for Milwaukee. Man. Yeah, Jake Brown. I thought maybe Jake maybe would have a play on that. So still nobody out. Bases can be still loaded for Ellis to play. So Ellis gonna come to the batter's box. That's on the left side. So still nobody out. Bases are still loaded. The pitch is a strike on 1. Here comes the 0-1. That ball's hit the left field. That's a base hit. Fair ball. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And 1 gets thrown back in, and it should be 3-2? 3-2. 3-2 Milwaukee. And Evans is getting roughed up here in the 4th. Man. Man. So 3-2. Still nobody out, man. Here's a swing and a miss by O'Connell. And here's a man. They're working quickly. It's a foul ball to play 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch in the dirt. 1-2. Man, things are. Milwaukee has had a base runner on every inning so far. And they finally are able to break through and get some runs on the board. 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2-2. And the 2-2 is a ground ball to short. Only plays the first. One will score from third. And it's 4-2. Man. Birds are happy out here. But, so only one out here in the fourth. Oh, and that's going to be it for Evans. Going to have a new pitcher as Caton Evans is not going to get through the fourth inning, which is not good for your Friday guy that you want to be your Friday starter. So we're going to have looks like Cooper Williams will come on the mound here for the Tigers. Man, so 4-2 Milwaukee. Yeah, so you still hear bow down? Man, this inning unraveled, man. Man, it's first game of the year, man. Is Tiger Rant gonna melt? Are they gonna melt because of man. All right, so we got Cooper Williams, a sophomore out of Alvin, Texas. As why is it frozen? Damn ESPN app shit. Let me get out and get back in this fucking app. This fucking app. I really hate the ESPN app. It does that shit. It freezes up. All right, so Cooper was 0-1 last year with a 1.80 ERA, 21 Ks, and 13 walks in 20 innings. His walks are kind of high for his amount of innings. I mean, but new season now. So we got 4-2 Milwaukee up over the Tigers. All right, we're going to have Kibler up. Here comes a pitch from Williams. That's going to be a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch is 2-0. So Kibler at the plate, 2-0 to count. Williams will come set. Runner at second base with 1 out here in the 4th. The 2-0 is a strike. Finally got a strike there, 2-1. And the 2-1. And the pitch is the ball gets away. Runner goes to third. Boy, this has been a disastrous inning here. Disastrous. I don't know what the hell Aaron Beatty's doing. Aaron Beatty got crossed up, and that's on the catcher. That's on the catcher. So 3-1 to count here to Kibler. And the 3-1 is hit to foul, right field, and Brown over there and goes in the seats. So 3-2. Yeah, Brown tumbled over the wall there. I don't know what he's trying to do there, because if he makes the catch, the guy's going to freaking tag up and score. He fouled. Well, the way that corner is over there, it's kind of weird with the foul territory, but so 3-2 to count. And here comes a 3-2. And swing and a miss. 2 down. Good pitch there. 2 down. Two down. Gonna bring up Ross to the plate. Rick Ross coming to the plate. Rick Ross. Good pitch there by Williams. That's good. Still running at third base, 2 down. The pitch is a ball, 1-0. So Grant Ross is 0 for 2. 1 homer, 19 RBIs last year. But he's 0 for 2 on the day. Here comes the 1-0. That's a nice pitch, 1-1. That ball dropped in there, 1-1. So 1-1 account here to Ross. 1-1 is 2-1. The 2-1 is popped up center field, and Curiel makes the catch to retire the side and in the top of the 4th. But Milwaukee gets 4 runs, and they leave them, man. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 4-2 Panthers. Man. Now we're going to have to get some runs now. Let's get some runs. Now I got to do my carry thing, you know. Let's get some runs. Let's get some runs. So bottom 4 we go. So the Tigers need to get their bats in order. Hopefully, maybe we'll get to the bullpen and get some runs. Yeah, so all right, man. Come on, Tigers. Come on, Tigers. Get some runs here, man. Let's get some runs, some hits. Let's get some offense going here. What's Tiger Rant? Is Tiger Rant melting? I'm sure there's some people just not. They're kind of fake melting, but yeah, not a good start, man. Not a good start for the for Evans today. But it's only one game, so you don't want to overreact. But he's got to play. He's got to pitch much better his next time out. All right, we do got a new pitcher. Is Weckler on the mound? So Weckler last year had an ERA of 9. So 30 K, 16 walks, and 32 innings. All right, so we'll see if the Tigers can get a little more runs off of Weckler than he did Mueller. So we got Braun, Simpson, and Caraway do up here for the Tigers here in the bottom of the fourth. Here comes the pitch to Braun. That's going to be a ball 1-0. A little up and away, 1-0. So Weckler will come set the 1-0 to Braun. It's a strike on the inside part of the plate, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1, and ball's hit foul. It'll get out of play. It will. So 1-2 to count. A lucky kid with a baseball. A lucky kid with a baseball. So 1-2 to count. Here to Mason Braun. He struck out his first time up. 1-2 is foul this time down the left field side. Out of play. Says 1-2. All right, so 1-2 to count. The pitch is 2-2. It was low, 2-2 to count. And the 2-2 pitch is a grounder to short. And toss to first. 1 down. So out number 1 here in the fourth. Oh, it's 3:30. Well, the softball team's on. You're going to have Simpson at the plate here for LSU. And the pitch is a strike, 0-1 on the outside corner of the plate, 0-1 here to Simpson. So Weckler comes set. And it's low and away. And 1-1 to count. Here to Simpson, struck out his first time up. And the pitch, the 1-1, is a swing, the miss. 1-2. Man. Softball's in a little bit of a pickle. If they got the Duke has the bases loaded. Man, nobody out. So Simpson behind the count 1-2. There's a foul. All right, so 1-2 to count here to Simpson. And the 1-2 is going to miss 2-2. So 2-2 to count. And 2-2 pitch to Simpson. Going to be a slow roller. Fair foul. Be foul. Yeah, so 2-2 to count. So 2-2 to count. Here comes the 2-2 to Simpson. And it's going to be a strike 3 looking. 2 down. Man. Jeez. Tiger man's probably melting. For no reason whatsoever, though. I'm gonna put my screen up here. The sun's gonna be coming through in a minute. The crack there. I don't know what. It's blinding me. So we got Caraway up. That's a strike on 1. Block the sun there. So 0-1 to count here to Caraway. Well, yeah, the Rams probably in panic mode, man. There's another strike, 0-2. Man, the softball team's getting freaking drilled in the first inning. Man. Here comes the 0-2. That's going to miss. And Rams in meltdown mode, huh? So 1-2 to count here to Caraway. And the pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. I made a sarcastic post about on to football, but it was just sarcastically I said that. Well, on to football. Yeah. Remember we lost to Omaha early the year last year? Everybody was freaking out. Remember that shit? We lost to Omaha, and everybody was freaking out. 2-2 here to Caraway. Yeah, I'm not going to doubt Jay Johnson no more. So I'm 2-2 pitch. That's going to be a ball. 3-2. Okay, that was a ball. Get this cup. I like this warm weather in February. 3-2 pitch is fouled. Man, February, it's like 80, it's like 75 degrees. You're in shorts. Welcome to the South. Three-two pitch. Here's a grounder, short, nice play, but he doesn't have a play. Infield single by Caraway. Nice play by the shortstop, but just wasn't going to get him. Yeah, you got to cut your weeds. It's fucking insane, man. I hate the fact that you got to cut your freaking weeds in February. Okay, now we got Stanfield back up. Here's a first pitch, gonna be fly ball, foul territory, and second baseman goes over, makes the catch to retire the side and end the inning. So we'll go to the fifth. Still 4-2 Milwaukee. Man. Milwaukee, are they about to win? It's only the fifth inning, so game isn't not even close to being done yet. If this was the ninth inning, I'd be a little more concerned. But the fact that it's only the fifth inning, no, I'm not concerned. Yeah, wake me up when it's when we're in the ninth. If we're down 4-2 in the ninth, yeah, I'd be a little worried a little bit. But the fact that it's only the fifth inning, it's only the first game of the year. Yeah. I still think LSU is going to come back and win this game pretty. I think they'll win, but I don't know about the runs. Like, what's wrong with this fucking ESPN app? I hate this fucking app, man. Why does this app always have problems? Every year watching LSU baseball is problems with this app. It freezes. Every year it's the same shit with this fucking app. Every single year for the past like 4 or 5 years. Every game it freezes. Sometimes it says game can't be played. Restart the app. Then you gotta log out and log back in. It's just I hate this fucking app. Think all the money Disney has, they can make themselves a better app, but they can't. All right, so top of the fifth inning we go. I think it's going to be a marrying up. The pitch going to be a strike on one. Put it on a network. I know they should put it on a network, right? Yeah, this app always sucks, man. Here's the 0-1, and they just need to fix their freaking app where it runs right. Here's the 1-1. That ball's lifted to right field. That's hitting well, and that is fair foul. It's gone. Home run. It's way fair. 5-2 Panthers. Jeez. Yeah. Do I do a shot for that? Man. Jesus Christ, man. What's going on? This team should play at night. Man, we playing the Brewers? Here's it comes to pitch to Spence. That pitch can be a strike, 0-1. So 0-2 to count. Man, Tigers they're gonna get they're gonna wake up their bats like Serrano. Here's the 0-2. That's gonna miss 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And 2-2. Two pitch. That ball lifted to left field and foul. Man. Beat you by 10. Oh, they might. Man. So 2-2 coming to the plate. 2-2 pitch. That's a grounder to first. Nice play and one down. Wow. Man, one down. All right, we're going to have a horn up. The pitch is a strike on 1. Oh, 1. Other strike, 0-2. There you go. Yeah, I got Yorkie's a big dude. And the 0-2 pitch is going to miss 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch is lifted to right field foul. Oh, I gotta. Somebody's calling me. Be right back. Somebody's calling me. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. I'm done now. This was 5-2. Got two down in the inning. And the 0-1 is gonna be a strike. 0-2. So sorry about that. Had a phone call. We got two down, one at first. 0-2 to count here to Holmes. Williams comes set. And the will toss to first. Chase a runner back. So sorry about that. Somebody called me. I had to take the phone call. Sorry about that. Duke is leading over LSU 2-0 over there in softball in Clearwater. Here comes the 0-2. That ball's hit to right field, going back at the warning track with the catch. Jeez, retire the side. That ball was hit on the button, but it's a fly out to right. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. 5-2 Milwaukee. Man. Whew. Man. And LSU's that opening, the pitcher wasn't great. Case and Evans. Hitting's kind of suspect so far, but it's early. But so Paxton's in the house. Yeah. So it's early, I'm not gonna overreact. But Evans is supposed to be our starter this year, and he didn't really pitch well all of day. Yeah, so we'll see though. Way too early. That's way too early, man. So 5-7-0 for Milwaukee, 2-4-0 for LSU. Go to the bottom of the fifth inning. But only 4 hits so far. One of them was a homer. But Milwaukee's they've hit the ball a little better. LSU with runners in scoring position, they're 0 for 5. With runners on base, they're 0 for 9. That's one reason why we're not scoring no runs is we get guys on and we can't score. That was a problem early on last year. Last year, early on in the season, when we had got guys on base, we couldn't hit worth a shit. It got better as the season went on, but that was a big problem early in the year last year. As we get guys on, couldn't get a freaking hit. All right, so Curiel's up here in the bottom of the fifth inning. That pitch is going to be a ball 1-0. So we started off slow last year, getting hit with guys on base. Here's a 1-0 going to be a strike. Evens the count to 1-1. And the 1-1 is me fouled. 1-2. Here comes so Curiel's 1 for 2 on the afternoon. The 1-2 pitch is strike 3 looking. 1 down. Man, good pitch there. Man, 1 down. Major League Baseball usually starts in April, I believe. Major League Baseball. Like beginning of April, I believe. Here's the pitch to Milam. There's a strike 0-1. It's like, is it early April, late March? Sometimes they have a game like late March. Why is somebody laying on their horn? Here's the 0-1. There's a grounder to second. And there's 2 down. Why is somebody laying on their horn? So 2 down in the inning. Gonna have Brown up. That's a ball 1-0. Man, March 25th is opening day. Man, they push us like they push it up every year. And the 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. And the 1-1 is foul back, 1-2. So 1-2 to count here to Brown. And the 1-2 is 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. That's going to be a fair ball. Down the line right. That should be a double. As the ball gets bouncing around, and Brown will be in there with a double. So 2-out double here for the Tigers. It's going to bring up Simpson to the plate. Yeah, here we go. See if we can get a 2-out rally going. Good. Simpson due up. I'm sorry. Sometimes what am I thinking? I'm looking at the wrong thing. It's Yorkie up. Excuse me. Look at the wrong batting order. It's Yorkie up. Excuse me. Yorkie's 1 for 1 with a homer and a walk. Jeez. Here's the 0-1. Swing and miss. 0-2. I was looking at the wrong fucking batting order. I don't know why I thought fucking. Anyway. So Yorkie at the plate. Here comes the 0-2. And ball's swung on, man. Gonna be foul, huh? Is it fair or foul? Foul ball, man. Damn. Man, they called it foul. Okay, now the umps are conferring to see if it was fair or foul. Man. So the umps are conferring here to see if the ball fair or foul. They're still talking. I mean, here we go. Oh, they're reviewing it. So they are reviewing this to see if this is a fair or foul ball. Man, something have to see what we're just got to see what it is, man. Man, well, so they're reviewing it. We'll see. We'll wait and see what the umps. Well, why they keep? It's just there's not a better angle. Why they can't see if the ball went inside the fair pole? Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. Man. Ugh. Look. I thought it looked foul. I thought it looked foul, but that's just my opinion. But I mean, uh, well, why would they have a different angle than we have? They said then they have a different angle than we. Why not? Why? Why would they have a different angle? All these cameras with these replays. What's up, Imaria? I'm on this challenge. Get this game challenge. Get this thing done here. Ever. Taking a long time to do this shit, man. Taking a long time to review this. The oh, here we go. Yeah, foul ball. So they say foul ball. So I thought it was foul, but here comes the 0-2 to Yorkie. Swing and a miss. That's going to be a strike at 3. It's going to end the 5th inning. So we'll go to the 6, 4, 5-2 Milwaukee. Yeah. Yeah, I thought for sure we kind of break through their pitching by now, but not so much yet. Top of the 6th inning. Yeah. We man. Is Tiger droppings melting? Watching the Olympics. Watching the Olympics. So, all right. So it's 5-2 Milwaukee going to the 6th inning. Is LSU almost had a homer. Almost, but it was foul. You know what they count almost, right? Close, horseshoes, hand grenades. Yeah, so watching the Olympics. Yeah, I saw. I think one of the favorites in the free dance fell, whatever. So all right, so it's 5-7-0 for Milwaukee, 2-5-0 for LSU. So we need. So Cooper Williams still out there. He came in relief of Evans. Evans didn't really pitch well at all, but because he didn't get out of the 4th inning. Here comes the pitch to the plate. Be a strike to Ellis, 0-1. So we got Ellis, O'Connell, and Kibler due up here for Milwaukee. Here's the 0-1. Another strike, 0-2. Yeah, let's say the late call though, 0-2. So 0-2 to count. And 0-2 pitch, gonna miss. 1-2. And the 1-2 is swing and a miss. 1 down. Ellis goes down on strikes. 1 down here in the 6th. We need to get some runs here, man. Here comes the pitch. Gonna be a strike. There to O'Connell, 0-1. Gonna be 0-1. Is another strike, 0-2. Nice pitch there by Williams. 0-2. So good pitch there, 0-2 to count. Here comes the pitch to O'Connell. And ball's popped up, back behind home plate. And Aaron Beatty can't. Oh, he does get to it. 2 down. Get ready to say he ain't gonna get to it. I thought I was gonna get to the seats, but it stays in foul territory. 2 down. Now we're gonna have a Hey. So 2 down. Nobody on here at the top of the 6th inning. Here comes the pitch to the plate. That's gonna be a strike, 0-1. So Williams has come in and. All right, so got Kibler at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. And it's going to be hit out of play, 0-2. I think LSU softball is losing to Duke. Yeah, they are 4-1 in the 2nd. So 0-2 to count. 0-2 pitch is in the dirt. 1-2. Well, 1-2 to count. So 1-2 to count here to Kibler. 1-2 pitch is fouled. Stays 1-2. So 1-2, 1-2 to count here to Kibler. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. Strike three, and the side is retired. So for the first time today, LSU gets him in order. So we'll go to the bottom of the sixth. 5-2 Milwaukee. Hopefully that's a good sign. As we get him in order for the first time in the game. But it's been the hitting that's been our LSU's problem today, for the most part. So we can't get any kind of hits with guys on base. Maybe it's because I ain't done no fireball shots. It's that home run by since Yorkie hit that home run way back with this second inning, third inning, second inning. Yeah, it had to be the second inning when Yorkie hit that home run. I was like, all right, man, we're well on our way, man. But it hasn't been kind of a alrighty. So we're gonna have Aaron Beatty, Braun, and Simpson do up for LSU. So let's see if this the fireball, it always says ignite the night with fireball. Let's see if this ignites our offense. Let's see if it ignites the offense. We'll see. Something needs to. Something needs to ignite the offense. We'll see. All right. Come on, thing, man. So, yeah, Milwaukee opens the year with 20 straight games on the road because it's really cold up there. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Some of these northern schools had to play all these road games early in the year in college baseball because of the weather, how cold it is up there. I think a new pitcher here. This is a new pitcher, right? This isn't Weckler. So we're in the bottom of the sixth inning. New pitcher on the mound here for the Panthers. They're gonna show his name. Guess not. All right, so we're going to the bottom of the sixth inning. And we're going to have Aaron Beatty, Braun, and Simpson do up. Come on, Aaron Beatty. Here comes pitch. Going to be foul straight back, 0-1. Come on, Aaron Beatty. Here comes the 0-1. And ball's fouled, 0-2. It's out of play, 0-2 to count. Alrighty. So 0-2 to count here to Aaron Beatty. Here at the bottom of the sixth. And the pitch is a fair ball down the left field line. That's going to be a double. And Aaron Beatty will go to second, and he's in there, sliding. Man, come on, Aaron Beatty. You got to get a little faster than that. But he's in there. Would have lead off a double here in the sixth. Aaron Beatty was kind of, I don't know, he seemed like he wasn't as fast as I thought he was going to be. That's going to bring Braun to the plate. So Braun and do up. Bats from the left side. And the pitch is a strike 0-1. So 0-1 to count here to Braun. Here comes the pitch. That's low, low, 1-1. It was low, 1-1. So Mason's 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to the plate. As he got just fouled it back, 1-2. 1-2. So Milwaukee has activity in their bullpen. And the 1-2 is grounded to the first base and only play. They beat him to the bag. They just beat him to the bag, man. Oh, that was almost disastrous. It does move the runner over to third, and there's one down. I should say it was almost disastrous for Milwaukee, not for LSU, but it does move the runner to third, so that's going to bring Caraway up. Come on, Caraway. Come on, Caraway. Let's get a base hit here. Yeah. That was the pitcher was really late getting over to cover first base. That's on the pitcher, but it is an out. Oh, we have a pinch hitter. Yeah, a pinch hitter. Dardar's up. That's a strike 0-1. So Seth Dardar gonna pinch hit here. He's a senior out of Madisonville. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it Madisonville? Mandeville. He said. Here comes the 0-1. That's gonna be away 1-1. So 1-1 to count. Here to Dardar. The 1-1 is fouled. 1-2. A little off speed pitch, just fouled it. 1-2 to count. We got time. What we got? Time is called. Time is called. So 1-2 to count. One out here in the sixth. Come on, Ellis. You get a run here, man. Come on, man. So we're going to have Stanfield up next for LSU. So 1-2 to count here. Just get the ball into the outfield and get a run home. Here comes the 1-2. And ball swung on. Right field. That's hit well. And that is gone. Home run. Over the wall in right center. Gone. Home run. It's now 5-4. Man, here we go. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Hey, another homer. Another homer and another fireball shot. Yeah, why not? So Seth Dardar pinch hit. 2-run home run. And it's now 5-4. Man. Man, thank you, Dardar. That's big time for Dardar. Now we got Stanfield up. Oh, we got Reeves up? Okay, Reeves at the plate now, so Stanfield's out. Here comes a 1-0 to Reeves. And it's going to be a strike 1-1. Man. So taking Stanfield out. So Reeves up. And the 1-1 is going to miss 2-1. It's now 5-4. So Yorkie and Dardar with the Daners so far today. 2-1 is going to be fouled. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. As we got Tanner Reeves pinch hitting, and a 2-2 is a strike. That's gonna be strike 3, 1 down. Man, two down. Man, 2 down. That's gonna bring Curiel up. Come on, Curiel. Come on, Curiel. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. Stanfield's up. I'm all confused here. Who's playing? So Caraway. Reeves was pinch hitting for Caraway. So Stanfield is batting. I was all confused about the batting order. So Stanfield is up. Here comes the 0-1. That's gonna be a ball 1-1. Oh, they pinch hit for Simpson. That's what it was, right? Here comes a 1-1. Here's a ground of the shorts. And toss to first in the dirt, and it gets away. And Stanfield's on with an error. That's going to bring up... Now it's going to bring up Curiel. What's up, Larry? I got all confused about the batting order. I thought they were pinch hitting the ninth batter, but they pinch hit the 8th and the 9th batter. So Simpson and Caraway are out the game. All right, now we got Curiel up. And I'm going to have a little mound visit. Are we going to have a pitching change? I might have a pitching change here. Maybe. We'll see. LSU softball down 4-1 over Duke in the bottom of the 3rd inning over there in Clearwater, Florida. They bundled up. Some of these people are bundled up over there in Clearwater. It's cold over there in Florida. Yeah. You know, I think like isn't Clearwater around like St. Petersburg? We are gonna have a new pitcher coming on the mound for Milwaukee. So commercial break. We're gonna have a new pitcher here for the Panthers coming up, and it's 5-4 now after that 2-run home run by Dardar. All right. So what's going on? LSU baseball. That's right, Thailand. Let's go, man. Such a nice day outside, man. It's like in the 70s. Summer's coming, though, man. I'm not gonna. Once summer comes, I'm not gonna like it because I cut my fucking grass every goddamn week. But anyway, enough about that. But won't be long. Won't be long. It will be hot every day down here till like Halloween. So Tyler Andrews, he's from Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin. Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin. So they got a bay over there. Last year he was 2-1 with an ERA over 8, 12 Ks, 6 walks, and 13 and a third innings of work. He's a lefty. He's a southpaw. Is Tyler Andrews. All right, let's go, man. All right, yeah. Mosquitoes been coming out, huh? They'll come out, and then if it gets cold again, they'll go away. But yeah, they don't. It don't take much for those little fuckers to come out, man. Like a warm day will bring those little bastards out, man. But once it gets back to you know 30s at night, they'll go away. But yeah. All right, so Curiel coming to the plate. It's 5-4 Milwaukee here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Come on, Curiel. Here's a pitch. Going to be a strike on 1. So Curiel is 1 for 3 on the day. Last year, 7 homers and 55 RBIs for the. He was a freshman last year. Here's the 0-1. Gonna miss 1-1. Can he be a super sophomore this year? Or a superb sophomore? Sensational sophomore? Yeah. We'll see. Here's a 1-1. That's gonna 2-1. Curiel's from California, man. I mean, at one time, USC would have gotten him at one time. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's foul out of play. One of those California, probably USC, but one of those California schools probably would have gotten Curiel at one point in history, like Long Beach State, USC. 2-2 pitch. Runner goes and strike 3, and that's the third out. That's the third out. So Curiel strikes out, and that's going to end the inning. But the Tigers do get 2 runs on that home run by Dardar. We'll go to the 7th. It's 5-4 Milwaukee. So Dardar's got us back in the game, man. He's got us back in the game here, man. All right. Top of the 7th inning we go, man. Man, come on, man. Let's get some runs, man. So now we go to the 7th inning. Well, after this, we'll go to the 7th inning stretch. So, All right. All right, so Seth Dardar will come play second base for LSU. Tanner Reeves will go play the hot corner at third for the Tigers. Cooper Williams still out there for the LSU. He's pitched decent since he came in relief of Evans. We got Ross up. That's a ball 1-0. So Ross at the plate. We got Ross, Marion, and Spence due up here for the Panthers. Here's a 1-0. And it's going to be 2-0. Man, I love football, LSU football bow down, but I like calling LSU baseball because there's more games, man. There's more games during the week. There's more games to me to interact with the chat, all that kind of shit. 2-0 pitch is going to be a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. So. Here's a 2-1. Swing minutes. 2-2. So Gavin Guidry in relief. In the bullpen. Man, good to see Gavin Guidry maybe he can pitch this year. Wasn't he out all last year? What's up, Detroit? What's up, Detroit fan? So 3-2 to count. Here to Rick Ross. Pitch. And hit him. Shit, man. I fucking hit him, man. Nothing bothers me more than leadoff guys getting on base, man. Oh, the Spartans beat Louisville in baseball today. So Marion's up. Hit him right on the fucking elbow, man. Nothing really ticks me off more than letting guys that lead off the inning get on base because usually those guys, more times than not, score runs. Especially with nobody out. I mean, they score runs. It's a proven fact. Stats prove it. That bothers me so much. That and two out. Guys with 2 outs. Leadoff guys that get plunked by a pitch, and when there's 2 out, nobody on, you hit somebody or walk somebody with 2 outs. That bothers me too. Because that usually ends in disaster. Oh, LSU going to the bullpen. Is Guidry going to come out? So Gavin Guidry going to make his debut as he was out all of last year. And Guidry was good the year prior. Guidry was good on the mound. So, but Guidry is healthy, and ready to be a good bullpen addition. So. All right, we got commercial break. Is Gavin Guidry going to come out on the mound? So, like how they put the seconds on the commercial break now on the ESPN app. Man, why LSU and Duke are both wearing white jerseys in softball? How is that even allowed? I know it's not like football. It's kind of different thing, but still, how are two teams allowed to wear the same color jerseys? But Duke's wearing pinstripes in softball. LSU's wearing white jerseys. But they're white jerseys. Both teams are wearing white jerseys. Well, how is that even allowed? That's like a uniform clash. All right, so Gavin Guidry, he's from Lake Charles, Louisiana. He's a junior. 6'2", 184. Man, yeah, I'm a lot. I weigh about 184, but I'm not 6'2". I'm not 6'2". 7 inches short of that. So Guidry had 2 years prior, that he was good. Last year he was hurt all year. So now Guidry's healthy, and hopefully he can give us some good innings in relief in the bullpen this year, because I think we're going to need it. We're losing 5-1 now in softball. You hear bow down LSU? You still here? What the fuck is going to go on with Beth Torina, man? With Beth, if she doesn't go to the Super Regionals this year or some shit like that, man, I don't know. I know softball's down the pecking order, but I mean, fuck, man, they are what they are. All right, here we go. Got runner on, nobody out. Here comes the pitch. Going to be a strike there to Marion. 0-1. So Guidry on in relief. Here comes the 0-1. And the pitch is another strike. 0-2. 0-2 to count. So 2 pitches, 2 strikes here to Marion. Here in the top of the 7th. So Gavin Guidry going to come set. And the 0-2 is foul out of play. Man, I love, man, if I was going to be like a pitcher in baseball, I think I'd want to be like a reliever. Like somebody come in and shut somebody down in the middle innings, or a closer, like, Mariano Rivera. I don't know. I think I'd want to be a closer. I can go in and just like, crush everyone's dreams. 0-2 pitch. That's going to miss up the stairs. I don't know. I think I'd rather be a closer. So Marion had a homer earlier. He's got a home run and a single. He's 2 for 3 for the Panthers. Here comes the 1-2. 1-2 pitch. And it's gonna be a little high. 2-2. Everybody's like, really good. Just fucking upstairs, man, outside, man. Hey, people behind the plate like, where did the pitch miss? It was up. It was a little up and outside. Like a smidget. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 down. There you go. Good pitch by Guidry. 1 down. It was coming enough. Other pitch was close, but it was just a smidgen. One of those smidgens outside. So 1 down here in the 7th. All right. I have Spence up. Here's a foul back. 0-1. If there's one, there's like in baseball, if there's one position I would not want to play, is catcher. It takes a what's the word I'm looking for? Special kind of person to play catcher, man. I mean, you gotta sit back there for 9 innings, get beat up every game after game after game. Not I. I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to be catcher. Here comes the 0-1. And it's low, 1-1. Yeah, you'd be terrified. Yeah, I mean, when Goose Gossett was on the mound in the 9th inning. Exactly. Here comes a 1-1. Yeah, it is strike 2. 1-2. But yeah, so. Did we get a home run? Did LSU softball? We did. I'm watching softball too. Here's a 1-2 pitch to Spence, and that's a little low. 2-2. Man, softball is they're getting beat by Duke today, right now, but it's early, but I keep saying Beth has got to go to the College World Series, but 2-2 pitch. And strike three looking, 2 down. You can hang a worm on that one, as Lynn Rollins said. I like that. Everybody, some people don't like Lynn Rollins, but I like his words he uses. His phrases. That was good. That was a really good pitch by Guidry. All right, we got Horn up. The pitch is a swing and a miss. 0-1. Well, Guidry's looking really strong early. I know it's only 2 batters, but 3 batters. He could get a guy on. Oh no, he's not. That's not his guy. That's Williams. That's Williams' dude. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Yeah, Guidry's only placed his second batter so far. So 0-2 to count here to Horn. 0-2 pitch from Guidry. Going to be swing and a miss, strike 3 in the top of the 7th. It's over with. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. We're in the stretch. It's 5-4 Milwaukee. Let's go Tigers. Yeah, Guidry's dealing, man. We need somebody. We're going to need him in the bullpen, man, like that. Time to stretch. Time to stretch, man. Yeah, Guidry's dealing. It's time to stretch. Well, see, Adams here, they're going to score runs. Every time Adams comes here, they score runs or do something. So, oh, man. So, I'm heading out tomorrow, Adam. I'm going to be gone for a week. Well, I'll be gone till next Sunday, the following Sunday, because we're driving to Orlando tomorrow, and we're going on a cruise. So I'll be gone for a while, man. I think I can get cell service in St. Thomas and San Juan. Supposedly, I can get cell service there. I'll see if I can. Man, what if I can? No, it was Case and Evans got the start. What if I could stream the LSU game on the cruise ship? And that would be that'd be kind of cool, huh? If I can stream the game on the cruise ship. I'll be too busy. I'll be too busy on the cruise ship drinking and eating to worry about that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was Case and Evans got the start today, and he was kind of. He struggled a little bit. Oh, anybody would have been great. Well, I mean, my wife wants to go. I invited her, so. I invited my wife, so she's Are you talking about softball, Thailand? Yeah, I'm watching it on whatever channel they're. I'm watching on the ESPN app. Here's a pitch to Milam. That's a ball 1-0. Yeah, LSU softball. I'm watching it on the app. I don't know if they're on TV or not, but I know they're on the app. So yeah, Milam, Brown, and York. Here's the 1-0 to Monster Milam. So that's going to be a base hit. Left field. Going to go off the wall. That's a double at least. And Milam will get in there with a stand-up double for Monster Milam. Yeah, they got beat bad by Nebraska yesterday. They won the second game. Who the hell they play? I forgot who they played in the second game in softball. But, yeah, the first game, they got killed by Nebraska. And right now they're down 5-2 against Duke. I know this. I mean, yeah. This appetite of firing coaches, man. LSU's not going to fire all these coaches, man. Here comes Brown up. Pitch. Going to be in the dirt, 1-0. They're not going to. They just fired Brian Kelly and paid him, $54 million to go away. I know Beth Torina's buyout's not what Matt McMahon's is, uh, but if you add all those up, man, it adds up. Here's a 1-0. That's a strike 1-1. I think they're gonna have no choice to fire Matt McMahon. I mean, they just. I mean, if he would have, made the tournament, yeah, would have kept his job, but they ain't doing that. That ball's hit the left field. It's going to be fair ball. It's going to score a run. The game is tied. As Milan will score from second. That's going to be a double there for Brown. It's now 5-5. There we go. Now we're tied. 5-5 here in the seventh. But I mean, even if McMahon made the NIT shit, I think he would have kept his job. But fuck, I mean, he ain't doing that. So, but they're gonna have to find a way to find the money to buy him out. All right, so we got York up. So York almost had 2 dingers. He's got one. That's a ball 1-0. Oh, that's Oklahoma. All right, Oklahoma State. Thank you. Oklahoma State they beat yesterday. Yeah. Pitching looks very suspect for the softball team. Swing and a miss. 1-1. I've watched a little bit. I've watched several games so far with the softball team. Pitching looks like it's a problem. But yeah, they have no pitching. Here's a 1-1 to York. And it's 2-1. So York is 1 for 2 at a homer. Almost had 2 homers. 2-1. And foul back, 2-2. Yeah, you're here. Yeah, you're needed today because they couldn't score no fucking runs earlier, man. They were in quicksand until you got here. 2-2 here to York. Looks like David Wells. 2-2 pitch. Oh, it hit him. As York gets plunked, that's going to bring up Aaron Beatty up. Yeah. Man, I'm gonna miss y'all. I'm gonna miss y'all for a week, man. Well, I'm gonna miss y'all for a week, man. But I'll be back for that. Who they play on the 24th or shit? Is it ULL? Well, okay, there is a. They are going to the bullpen, so Milwaukee going to go to the bullpen here in the 7th. So. Tigers tied up, man. Tied up in the 7th. Let's go. Tigers tied up in the 7th. All right. That's what you... I hate this fucking voice to fucking text shit. I hate this fucking voice to text because it never freaking does what you say. You got to speak like LSU ties it. You got that's how you have to speak to voice to text. Like it's a freaking idiot. If you speak normal, it's just gonna put mumble words together. It's not gonna be right. So, softball's now 5-3. They're going to the 5th inning over there in Clearwater. Over there in Cullen Real on the mound here for the Panthers. He's from Decatur, Georgia. So he's a righty. He's from Decatur, Georgia. All right. Let's go, man. So Aaron Beatty due up here for LSU. Yeah, you're needed here every baseball stream because when you're here, they score runs. If you're here, they would never lose. They would win every game like 10-2 or something like that. But you come in sporadically and yeah, it's your fault why the game was earlier. It was 5-2 Milwaukee because you weren't here. You come here, look what happened. They score runs. It's like weird. Adam comes here and the baseball team scores runs. It's like it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. That's a pitch to going to miss outside to Aaron Beatty, 1-0. Crazy. It is crazy how all of a sudden you come here and they score runs. it's like they know. They're watching the stream in the dugout. Here's a 1-0 to Aaron Beatty. That ball's hit to left field. That's hit well, man. Gone. Home run. Out of there. 3-run home run for Cade Aaron Beatty. It's now 8-5. 3-run home run. Man. See, look. Adam comes and they score runs. What's up, Cody? Cody Odell T8S. And that's how I kind of call you guys now because YouTube does it different now. They show your handles. They don't show your YouTube name no more because they show your handles. So I gotta get used to everybody's freaking name now again because of YouTube and their bullshit. So Aaron Beatty hits a 3-run home run. It's now 8-5. Man. Pulling away here as Braun takes a strike. Here's the 0-1. That ball's hit the left field and gonna be caught though. That's a first out though. That's a first out. You love LSU baseball. Yeah, LSU baseball is my second favorite sport of the I'm always be football. So here comes a pitch to Dardar. It's a strikeout. Dardar hit a homer earlier. That got kind of us going offensively. So 0-1 here to Dardar. Here comes the pitch. In the dirt. 1-1. What's up, sir? UGA. Hey, man, I'm leaving. I'm going to Port Canaveral tomorrow. So I'm going to Port Canaveral tomorrow. Here comes a 1-1. And it's a foul. I'll be getting that ice cream, that ice cream at midnight. Anybody that's been on a cruise knows exactly what I'm talking about. When it's midnight and you want that fucking ice cream, just go get it. 1-2 pitch in the dirt. We're going to Grand Turk, St. Thomas, and then San Juan. So we leave out Sunday. We're driving down there tomorrow because it takes about 10 fucking hours to get to Orlando. Here's a 2-2 pitch. That ball's a fair ball down the right field line. That's going to be another double. As Dardar gets in there with a double. Man. So, yeah, we're going Carnival. Yeah, York is, I don't know I forgot what his classification is because he transferred here. But it doesn't matter no more, man. You can play like 20 years in college sports now. So, it don't matter. If you... I'm just waiting for some players that can't make it in AAA to come back down to college baseball. I mean, all these players are getting like 6, 8 years in college football. So Reeves is up. The pitch is a foul. Yeah, junior. I mean, he might be a junior, but does it matter? I mean, these players are getting freaking. They're. I mean, what? I think there's a player from Montana. It's like his 9th year. Is it Montana or Montana State? He's getting like 9 years. What? What are we doing, man? Here's a 1-1 to Reeves in the dirt. Ball gets away. Runner goes to third. I think it's Montana or Montana State or somebody. Somebody's getting like 8 or 9 years. Like 9 years. 9. Isn't Aguilar, the Tennessee quarterback, he's getting, he's been around for a while. Go back and look when he got recruited. The guy, Joey Aguilar for Tennessee, he's been around for 7 years. Well, what is up with this shit, dude? Floating Walmart. I mean, I understand what you're saying. But I mean, the ones I've been on in Carnival haven't been horrible at all. I mean, I mean, maybe I've been lucky. Maybe I've been really lucky, and not having to deal with garbage and trash. But or maybe I just didn't notice it. But yeah. So 3-1 to count. We got runner at third base. Dardar's at third. Here's a pitch to Reeves. His ball 4. I just like it. I like being able to eat. If you want to eat at like midnight, you can go fucking eat. When we go on Sunday, I'm gonna go get my hamburger from Guy's Burgers. Once we get all settled in and get to your room and your luggage and whatever, I'm gonna go get my fucking Guy's Burger. And at midnight, I'm getting my fucking pizza. Stanfield takes a strike, but Water goes to second down. I like getting that freaking midnight pizza, man. Damn, so I've been out of New Orleans before, and it hasn't been like that. That was about the ball last time. Here's a 1-0 to Stanfield. It's 2-0. But so 2-0 to count here to Stanfield. Pitch is 3-0. Boy, this guy here can't throw a strike, man. We finally got to their bullpen where guys can't throw strikes. So you can go to Paris. You gonna go see the French? 2-1. It's a bunt. It's a foul. Oui, monsieur. I took French in high school, so I know a little bit of French. Parlez-vous français? But yeah, you gonna go to France? They don't like Americans. Just telling you. The French do not like Americans. Even though we saved their asses twice, they don't like us, man. They don't. 2-2 pitch to Stanfield. It's fouled. Make sure when you go to Paris, make sure if it wasn't for America, they'd be speaking German right now. They would, but they don't like us, man. They hate Americans. But we saved their asses twice. Ungrateful bitches. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. 2 down. Yeah, the French don't like Americans, man. If I ever went over there, that's exactly what I would tell them. I'd say, you know what, we saved your asses twice. We saved your asses twice in World War I and World War II. Y'all be speaking fucking German if it wasn't for the Americans, and y'all don't like us. So Curiel's up. There's a ground ball. The second, nice play. Throw the first. No, it gets away, and one's going to score, or two runs are going to score. It's now 10-5. An error. Yeah, Saints game. I know. Saints game. Man, we finally got to the bullpen, man. We finally got to the bullpen. This should have been. This should have been. I mean, the guy should have picked that, man. The first baseman should have picked that out, but whatever. Wow. We're gonna have Milam up. Milam. So Milam is up. The pitch. The strike. 0-1. So. So 0-1 hit a Milam. Here comes the 0-1 to Milam. Nope, throw a second, and it goes into center field. Holy shit! That ball goes in the center field, and Curiel goes to third. That wasn't even close to being. Holy shit! You're gonna go watch Tulsa King. Tulsa King. You that's on what, Paramount Plus with Rocky. Hey, Adrian, where's your hat? Adrian, where's your hat? Adrian. Here comes the 0-1 to Milam. That's gonna be a ooh, no ball, 1-1. Ooh, damn. Damn. So 1-1 to count. Man, so I guess Tiger Droppings is gonna be happy right now. Here's a 1-1 to Milam. Oh, almost hit him. They did hit him. Did hit him. Tiger Droppings was melting, early in the game, like in the second inning when LSU was down, like, whatever. No, because they're losing. They're losing. Freaking screen it no more because of the sun setting. We got a pinch hit. We got a new pitcher coming up. New pitcher here for Milwaukee. We got 2 on and runners at the corners for LSU. And a new pitcher coming out. What's going on in the softball game? Oh, Duke is beating LSU 5-3 to 6. Man, if Beth can't make if they don't make the, I keep saying this shit, man. If Beth doesn't make the College World Series, she's getting fired. And nothing's happened yet. But what time am I leaving? I'm leaving tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Yeah, we're leaving tomorrow morning at around 5 o'clock in the morning. There's some geese. There's Goose. Hey! Yeah, that's me. I'm flying. So. My Tiger Droppings. It's hilarious. I like messing with them, man. I get banned every now and again because I do something stupid. What game I got? I got banned last year because I went freaking. I got drunk and I got fucking crazy. And Chicken banned me. What was it? The A&M game? It might have been the A&M game. I got banned on. I know. Everybody. People take that board. Some of those people take that board way too serious. Like, Oh my God, man! Why are you trolling? Who fucking cares, man? Who fucking gives a shit? It's a fucking message board. So it's an anonymous message board. That's what it is. Fuck, that's all it is. Yeah. Yeah, Beth doesn't get that much. But, I mean, if you add up football, I mean, basketball, it's going to cost like $10 million to buy out Matt McMahon and his staff. And they might have to fucking do it because, they might have to just do it and worry about it and just do it because, I mean, basketball is a fucking, it ain't getting better, man. So I was on the fence. I was on the fence till this year with McMahon. I thought, okay, if he makes a fucking tournament, he's good. But fuck, man, they ain't making the NI fucking T. Shit. I mean, all right. So Brown's up. Here comes the pitch, and it's way high. 1-0. Everybody talks about what's up, Brian Turner. What's up, Brian, man? Yeah, the Case and Evans looked rough earlier on, man. Here's a 1-0 to Brown. That ball's lifted to left field and gonna get to the seats. But getting back to the basketball team, the men's team. Do they care? Does LSU care about men's basketball? That's the only thing I question is, do they care? Well, Verge Osbury, we know that Scott Woodward didn't give a shit. Here's a 1-1 to Brown. As they lifted to right, it's a foul. I'm going on vacation tomorrow. I'll be gone for about a week. So normally I would. If I was home, yes I would. But I'm going on vacation for about a week. Week and a half actually. So 1-2 to Brown. It's down low, 2-2. But I don't know if LSU cares about men's basketball. We're about to find out if this new regime, the new president, the new chancellor, the new AD, 2-2 here to Brown, if they care about men's basketball. That ball's popped up right center field. And makes a catch to retire the side. But the Tigers do get runs. We do get runs. We get a bunch of runs, as a matter of fact. We'll go to the 8th. It's 10-5 LSU. Oh, yeah, do it from the ship on the internet package. Yeah, do it from the ship. Man, I'll be eating too much, man. Yeah, I'll be eating too much on the ship. Yeah, do it on the internet package. I should have service when we go to St. Thomas and San Juan. I should have internet service because that's U.S. territories. Grand Turk, I'm not gonna have service. Because we'll be in Grand Turk. The first day's a sale day. Yeah. Tuesday we'll be in Grand Turk. Wednesday we'll be in St. Thomas, and Thursday we'll be in San Juan, and then coming back Friday and Saturday are sale days back to Port Canaveral. So No, the drink package is too much, man. Because I did the math on it. Um, the problem is we're not going to be on the boat for three. We're not going to be on the boat for 3 days. We're going to be on shore for 3 days. We're going to be on shore. So I know the drink's like $15. If you buy like a drink, a beer or whatever, they're like $15 a drink. And I think the drink package is like $90 a person per day. So you got to go 180 times 7. So we wouldn't drink enough, man. I wouldn't drink enough. Because I'm not gonna be on the boat for those days. I'm not gonna be on the boat for some of those days. We're gonna be on shore. But I wish you could buy like a package for like one person. Here's a foul ball to Schmidt 0-1. I wish you could buy like a package for like one person, and you get like one drink. But anyway, they don't allow you. Carnival don't allow you to do that shit because they're smart. They know that if you got a drink package and you got 2 people in your party, you're gonna circumvent the system and so anyway though. So 1-2 to count here to Schmidt. Here in the top of the 8th inning. It's 10-5 LSU now. Here comes the pitch from Guidry. Swing to the miss. 1 down. No, it's just me and the wife. Who is Pitt? Pitt? Who's Pitt? Pitt. No, it's just me and the wife are going. We tried to get our brother-in-law and her sister to go because it's because my brother-in-law, our brother-in-law is married to her sister. We tried to get them. We told them months ago they were going on it. Here's a pitch. Going to be a ball 1-0. We try to get them to go with us, and the last 2 we went on. We tried to get them to go, man. We told them, man. We gave them months, notice. Man, we're going on a cruise, man. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Let's go into the family, dude. It'd be fun. It goes with family. So, yeah, GoFundMe for the drink. Yeah, you need to GoFundMe for the drink package, actually. You would need one. Here's a 1-1. There's a ball 2-1. But yeah, I went on a Royal Caribbean cruise once. Here's a foul, and they allowed you to it was just me and it was me and my wife on the cruise. On our we all went. It was a family cruise, but it was just us on our package. They allowed us to buy one drink package. So when I went to a bar, I can only get one drink, but I can go to the other bar and get other drink. 2-2 pitch, gonna that miss. 3-2. So that's why Carnival doesn't do that shit. Because you go to one bar, get a drink, and then you go to another bar and get another drink for your other, party, whatever. But they got smart on that shit. 3-2 pitch, and swing and a miss. 2 down. So yeah, they got smart on that shit, man. But that's what I did for the Royal Caribbean. I just went to one bar and got a drink for me, or my wife, and then I went to the next bar and got a drink for me, and it worked out. But yeah, they got kind of smart on that kind of shit, man. They kind of figured out people were circumventing the system on that crap, and well, maybe we can't do that. Guidry has 5 Ks. Here's a ball 1-0. I like Royal Caribbean. It was nice. It's an older crowd. Here's a foul. The Royal Caribbean was different than Carnival. I liked it though. I went on Norwegian, Carnival, and Royal Caribbean. Here's a 1-1. And that ball's lifted to right field, and the fair ball. That's gonna be a double. As Ellis will get in there with a 2-out double. Yeah, all the cruises that we've been on, I haven't had any problems with like bullshit, like people say. We haven't had any kind of like unruly passengers, cause any kind of ruckus. I guess we maybe we've been lucky, but cause I've seen YouTube videos of Carnival cruises going crazy, but we haven't seen that, man. We haven't. So O'Connell up, he pops it up, third base side foul territory, and Des Dardar makes a catch for the third out. So we'll go to the bottom of the eighth, 10-5 LSU. Guidry. Gavin Guidry's on the mound right now. Yeah, Gavin Guidry's made his debut as he was out all last year. So, but Casey Evans really struggled today. But I'm not gonna stress too much about it yet. But Casey Evans really struggled today. So. Oh yeah, they got they got that. Wow. Yeah, I mean I did. I mean I didn't. They had the weed I experienced, but the knocking on the doors I haven't experienced. But um, I've had heard of that shit going on. But so. But maybe my wife and I have gotten lucky. Maybe we go on this cruise out of Orlando. We're like, we're not going back to Orlando because the cruises that we've been out of was Orlando, New Orleans, and then Galveston. So this is the first time we're going over to the Atlantic side. So I don't. It's gonna be kind of a different experience. So we've always been out of New Orleans, or then we once out of Galveston. So bottom of the eight we go, 10-5 LSU as Tigers were down 5-2 earlier, but their bats have come alive as we got to the bullpen. And all right, we got York up as York had a homer, almost had two. Come on, York! If you get a homer, I'll do two shots. We'll do double trouble here. Here's a pitch. That's a ball 1-0. If York gets a homer, we're doing two, not one but two. He's got a walk, a homer, and a hit by pitch. Here's the 1-0. And 2-0. Oh yeah, the pool has got some views. 2-0 pitch. And foul back out of play. Yeah, the pool's got some views, especially if it's like a spring break cruise. When my wife and I went on our honeymoon cruise, I forgot. We went out of the first one was Norwegian. I forgot about that. 2-1 pitch. And that's a ball. We went on Norwegian, Carnival, and Royal Caribbean. And the Norwegian one was a spring break cruise. And that was our honeymoon cruise. 3-1 pitch. And it's a strike 3-2. And the girl I was sitting in a hot tub with a bunch of high school, kids. A girl took her top off, man. 3-2 pitch. That's ball 4. Boxing, Mississippi. I've been there, but yeah, I mean, That one girl took her top off, man. That's on my honeymoon cruise. So Aaron Beatty's up. Here comes a pitch. And it's going to be a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to Aaron Beatty. Aaron Beatty had a 3-run homer and a double. That's what he's 3 for 4 on the afternoon. Pitch to 1-0 and it hurts. 2-0. To a pitch. And ball's fouled out of play. Oh, man. So 2-1 here to Aaron Beatty. 2-1 pitch. It was a strike. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Pitch is in the dirt. 3-2. So 3-2 to count. Well, Biloxi. Yeah, I've been to Biloxi many times. I go to the casinos over there. 3-2 Hard Rock and the Beau Rivage. That's the ones if I go to a casino, it's either the Hard Rock or Beau over there in Biloxi. I like those 2 casinos. I've been to the Golden Nugget, over there in Harris. I really didn't care for those two too much. 3-2 to Aaron Beatty. And that's ball 4. Yeah, I think it's the Golden Nugget in Harris. I didn't care for those too much over there. I've been to the one in Gulfport, the Island View. I've been to that one. Island View's pretty nice, especially the one that they have the non-smoking one. Oh, we're gonna have another pitching change here for Milwaukee. LSU softball is down 5-3 over Duke. They're in the top of the 7th, so LSU's gonna have to score some runs in the bottom half. Oh, Duke just got another home run, I think. Was that a foul ball? Or was a foul? We got 30 seconds here before this pitching change here. Well, thank you everybody for popping on in today, man. As I do this, I try to do this every game for LSU, but I won't be here for another week. So, but Kunke on the mound here for Milwaukee. This shit fucking does this shit, man. It's fucking ESPN app. So Kunke on the mound here for the Panthers. LSU has first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the eighth. Oh man, can't believe cruise time is going to be here, man. Won't be long. I'll be. Then we got to go. When we go to Puerto Rico, we got to go get where the pina colada was invented or some shit like that, or that's what they say. And one of those tourist traps. My wife wants to go. We got to go over there. We got to go over there with the pina colada. I got to get me a pina colada. So yeah, it's a tourist fucking trap, but whatever. So game 2 of this series is tomorrow at 1 Central. Sunday, they play 1 Central. And then Monday, LSU plays Kent State at 3 Central. All right. We got a pinch hitter here. Who's this dude? So Cerna at the plate. Here's a pitch. That's a strike on 1. You no problem, Larry. So we got a pinch hitter for the Tigers is Cerna at the plate. I think that's the name they said. Here comes the 0-1. That's gonna be another strike 0-2. Swing the bat, dude. No. Swing the bat. The 531's on time at the Alex box. That's high, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And that ball's a fair ball. Down the line and right. And 1 run is going to score. Going to be at least 11-5. And let's see, York scores. And let's see, is it 1 or 2? Going to be 1 run scores. So York will score 11-5. It's a base hit, man. That's got to be a base hit. It was off the glove, but that's got to be a base hit. That's got to be a base hit there for the batter. Ugh. We got a Thomas call. We got second and third. Okay, I guess Cerna went to second. Yeah, second and third. So Dardar at the plate here for LSU. And Dardar will swing at it. It's a ground ball to second. And Warner will score from third. And it's now 12-5. So Aaron Beatty will score. So Dardar will probably get an RBI. Yeah. So 12-5 now. We're gonna have another pinch hitter. So one at third base. Here comes the pitch. Gonna be a strike. 0-1. There's Ruckert. He's a freshman out of Baton Rouge. He's from came from Catholic High. Here's the 0-1. And ball was a wild pitch. Going to score a run. And Cerna will score from third. It's now 13-5. And so LSU's come out and gotten some runs late in this game. Early on, they were kind of, pussyfooting around, you want to call it. But But they've come out and they've. I'm sure Tiger Rant is now happy now that. Yeah. Here comes a 1-1. And it looks like for a bunt, does bunt it. It might be a base hit down the third base line. It is a base hit. Nice piece of bunting there. Man, that's what I keep saying this shit every freaking time. When somebody has the shift on, hit the ball the other way. Hit the ball the other way, and guess what? They'll stop doing that shit. That's gonna be a bunt single. I've been saying that for freaking years, man. When people had when they had the shift on for these batters, just hit the ball the other way. Eventually, they'll play you straight up. All right, we got Josh Pearson going to pinch it now. So Jay Johnson is emptying out his bench here. So Pearson up. The pitch going to be a ball 1-0. That's low. So John Pearson out of West Monroe, Louisiana, hit 2 homers last year. Very limited action. Through the 1-0. That's a base hit. Left field. So first and second out for the Tigers. So John Pearson gets a base hit. All right, let's see if they're gonna make some more changes in the lineup and get guys in, the bat. It's like we are gonna have another pinch hitter coming up. I think. Saw somebody getting his gear on out of the dugout. It is. It'll be Harden. Yeah, so Harden will come in here and pinch hit for LSU. He's from Prairieville, Louisiana. He's a junior. He's going to pinch hit here. So we have 2 on and 1 out here in the 8th. 13-5 LSU. As LSU was down 5-2, now they're up 13-5. As Harden takes that pitch for a ball in the dirt, we'll 1-0. We'll 1-0. So 1-0 the count. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a strike, 1-1. Here comes a 1-1. And it's going to be low, 2-1. 2-1 account here to Harden. Not James Harden. So 2 on and 1 out here in the 8th for the Tigers. The pitch, that hit him. Yep. So Harden's gonna get on base as he got plunked. Now the bases are loaded. And we're gonna have Milam. So Milam will bat here for himself. So Milam will come to the plate here in the bottom of the 8th inning, 13-5 Tigers. I don't know if there's a 10-run rule in effect. Not really sure. And also it's a wild pitch, and everyone's going to score. Ugh. So wild pick. We're going to score. I think they said the 10 run rule is in effect. So Milam with the basic and win the game. That's a ground ball. That's a base hit. Game is over with. Tigers going to run rule them. Tigers are going to win 15-5. Man. Are they going to score? Are they both going to count? So the official score is 16-5. So the game is over as LSU run rules Milwaukee 16-5. Man. Wow. So LSU's offense comes through when it counts late in the game, and they win They get 16 runs, 15 hits. Milwaukee had 5 runs and 8 hits. So Tigers open the season 1-0. 1-0 over Milwaukee. Yeah. Thank you guys for popping on in. Next time I'll see y'all is probably the 24th. That Tuesday coming up or not coming up, but whatever. But 24th to 25th. What is it? I think they play ULL or something like that. So, but hey, the Tigers win 16-5 as they run rule Milwaukee. So, yeah. So, yeah. Early on didn't look really good. But then LSU's offense really came through at the end because Milwaukee, their pitching wasn't going to hold up. But hopefully Evans can pitch a little better his next time up next week. So, but thank you guys for popping on in. Tigers win 16-5 as they get the win. Man, what's up, Kelly Gardner? Yeah, the Tigers win, man. So. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go start packing, man. I gotta start packing from my vacation. So, man. So, I'll see y'all guys. I'll see y'all guys when I see y'all guys. So, have a good one and peace